Hello, Randy Rainier, and there are all kinds of flipping robots out there, but how many flip and have a TV on them? This is
Randy Robot Garage.
okay, so it's not much of a TV on there, but that's what it's called, the TV FlipBot. And when I got it, it didn't work. But when I put batteries in it and then gave it a little bump, it did work. But anyway, it's not working right. And I think it's supposed to turn left too, because it has a little push down thing. This is very similar to the FlipBot that TOMY has, except it doesn't. TOMY doesn't have a TV, but well, neither does this one. Anyway, let's get this open up. Look at that. Decals over the seam where it comes apart. Some of them are already tore. And what's worse is they're the foil labels. They're going to have to be replaced. But I need to get them off as best as I can to copy them. Yep, that's not going to come off without being completely destroyed. So I've taken pictures of all of them, so I know I can at least somewhat recreate them. So now I'm going to try WD-40. Still got something, looks like probably like old masking tape or something. But I'll worry about that once I get it apart. I love this picture here, this old spaceship, which you can't even tell what it is, especially when the light shines on it. There's a little roller that goes right here. Pop it out. Yep, pop that little thing out. That gear moved. And it's coming off. It's getting replaced. It is a 9-tooth gear, it looks like. Oh yeah. It was just about to break. I pushed it on and it snapped. Okay, so I've got a 9-tooth gear for the motor. This gear right here is starting to crack. But I don't have that gear exactly. I have this gear, which is practically the same thing without the other gear. And that other gear is a 9-tooth. So I think I should be able to put a 9-tooth on here. And cut this little piece off. Yeah, that'll work. I could replace these, but they're so fat, I don't think they're going to be breaking anytime soon. So we'll hold off on that one. And there's this worm drive down there. Yeah, there. Now that gear looks fine, and so does this worm drive. But I have a worm drive. And these will crack. There. Whew. That was a lot of work, but I got that. Okay, and then this has this little ratcheting piece here. So these wheels went on. Yeah, if I put some batteries in this thing now, I'll put the little terminal back in here. I can see it fixes everything, but still right here, the little slip joint, it's too slippery. Well, it worked that time. Well, maybe it'll work. We'll have to find out. Giving everything a good scrubbing. Time to put it back together. All right, let's turn it on. Well, I don't think that's right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the motor squealing. That motor has spun a lot. Okay, that's crazy. This toy has actually been played with. A little 3-in-1 oil, kind of rehydrate this old grease on here. Alright, the problem is here in this little slipping mechanism. Yeah, it's this little guy right here. This is just too easy. I don't know if it's worn out or it's just always been this bad. If I could make those little prongs a little bit more, it might help. Maybe I can do it with this pin. This thing here is not even doing anything. It doesn't even push it down enough to even work. Okay, if I can weld like that, maybe I can weld here. So if I just melt off a piece. It's going to take a lot to make it slip now. Oh, I see. That metal gear has worn down. I've made it really strong now. But the teeth are down. They're way, way worn down. I don't know if that helped or not. Alright, so it comes down to making these little foil decals here. And so I kind of recreated them and I printed it out on this clear stuff, but you can actually scratch it off after a while. So what I'm going to do, take some packing tape. There we go. And now, if I peel this, and then just stick this straight to a piece of foil. Look at that. Wow. That's not bad. That's the best I've seen so far to be able to recreate that. What I find most interesting here is if you see the white spots, the white parts, that's where nothing is printed. And you would think that would be just clear, and it would go clear. And that would be the part where you see the foil through. But it's really only where it's been printed on can you actually see like a foil, especially here. You can really see how shiny it is just where it's printed. Where it's not printed, it's just white. That's the exact opposite of what I thought it would be. So this one took a little bit to get going, and that's because, according to the motor, some little kid played with this quite a bit, and because it's a piece of junk. But it does work, and the foil, I have to say, the foil stickers, that's the best reproduction I've done so far of anything like that. That's the best I've seen. That's pretty interesting. Anyway, you want to see this going. It does seem to work, and it will turn. So let's see it go. Ay, it fell off. So he turns pretty good, but you want to see him do the flip. Well, the last time I tried it, it did work. Can't guarantee it this time because just like that motor, this gear up here is pretty worn out, and there's no replacing that because it's just the teeth are gone. So I tried to remold the teeth as best I could, and it seems to be working. Let's see. Come on. So it works. It seems to be doing pretty good. Anyway, there you are. The TV FlipBot by SOMA, 1985. Anyway, if you like this video, I sure would appreciate a thumbs up. If you want to see more, of course, hit the subscribe button. I want to thank these people right here. These are patrons. These are people helping me out. And these are people bringing you the SOMA TV FlipBot stuff like this. Bringing you a video every week. Could not do it without them. That is for sure. So if you want to become a patron and help me out, of course, there's links. Anyway, that was
Randi Robot Garage.